Hey, on this video, what I want to cover is I want to cover something you need to understand about network marketing, and that is what I call the tipping point. Now, this is a very, very critical point in keeping you engaged over a period of time. Really, what I need you to understand is that if you do the work, eventually it will pay off, and that's kind of what people where they falter. They kind of stop typically just right before their big breakthrough, and I want to show you this because this is, I believe, very accurate. Now, what I'm going to draw on here is I'm going to draw just a quick little graph for you, and I call it the tipping point. Basically, this one right here, this is what I call your effort level right here, is you're going to be up there doing all the work. But this is where your business starts out. It goes like this, and it kind of goes like this, and then it goes like that. Now, what I want to address is in the tipping point, I have always seen that typically if somebody can build an organization in a fair amount of time, I'm not talking like overnight or even within a month, but typically if they can get between 100 and 200 total distributors, not just you personally did all that work, but total distributors in their organization, they start to hit this point right here, which is what I call the critical mass point. Now, I've understood, as soon as I understood this little secret, I did everything in my power to push to it in every company I've done. And guess what happened every single time I hit that 100 to 200 number? It did exactly as I projected or predicted and went just like that and paid out huge amounts of money. This area right here is where you see most people fail because your effort right here, you're doing all the work by yourself, and you've got little dollars to show for it. This is the part right here where you get confused, you get disgruntled, you start second guessing your decision, you start second guessing your dream, you start listening to Billy Bob Brokenpour over across the street who doesn't have any ambition, but he says them things don't work. Okay, I'd like to smack some of those people, but anyhow. Besides that, but here's the thing, if you push, you do those simple things I've taught you, and you get that thing over the hump right here, this is where it gets fun because now the leverage tips over to where you're now making more money than you've ever been making in this thing, and you're doing less to get it. Typically, the point that it takes to get from one distributor here to maybe 50, what if this was a 4-month period? All right, 4 months to do that. But guess what? Usually when it takes you to go from 50 to, let's say, 100, this point right here might be only an additional 2 more months. And then from 100 to 200, right here, let's say that's 200, that might only take you another month. Okay, so each increment that you hit here, it exponentially accelerates your growth. So the tipping point is a very critical point if you understand it, and I hope you understand the power of this because this will keep you in the game so that you get to right here. This is the freedom point. This is the I'm not having any fun point, but my why that makes me cry is going to get me to that point. So hopefully that tip helped you.